No one's buying the book. All they talk about is that stupid video.
It's human nature. You know, 6 months ago, you were head chef at the city's hottest restaurant, and now you can't even get a job. You know, people love to see successful people crash and burn.
I thought you came here for moral support. You're not making me feel any better.
Let me finish. The only thing people love more than somebody's failure is watching their comeback, and that's what you need to do.
And that's what this book was supposed to do.
Okay, then you need to reinvent yourself, and I know exactly how to do it. Come work for me.
At your cooking school.
Yeah, I just had a teacher drop out for the upcoming semester.
Jeremy, I really appreciate it. I do. But I'm not a teacher.
It's not a permanent thing. Just think of it as short term.
Hello. Sorry I'm late. Been super busy around here.
Hey, Dr. K, you remember my wife, Vivian?
Of course. How you doing? Hey. So, Stu, I took a look at your numbers, and I'm afraid your blood pressure's high and your cholesterol's actually gone up since I saw you last. Now, I know it's hard, but you can't eat like a kid anymore. The hospital gives a weekly class on healthy eating. Mabel, our nutritionist, can help you put together a plan. The class starts in an hour. I'd feel a lot better if you checked it out. Tell Mabel I'm your doctor, okay?
Okay. All right, have a good lunch, Doc.
No more bacon cheeseburgers. Okay?
Why are you eating that? I'm grossed out and I operated on a brain this morning.
I got here so late, they were out of everything else, and the salad bar had nothing but those nasty green peppers.
My parents have a layover here on their way to Hawaii. Luke's never met them before.
That's a big step.
I know, I really want them to like him. Every time they're in town, he has to work late. My mom thinks he's imaginary.
They'll love him. He's perfect for you.
I used to think so, but I don't know, lately he's been canceling on me.
Startups are tough. Things will settle down. Where'd you get that anyway?
Are you asking me if I'm stressed or if you can have some of my salad?
Both?
Thank you.
This is delicious.
You know, you can make that yourself in like 5 minutes.
If I had 5 minutes. And I don't. I have a meeting with Ed Paulson right now.
You're better than that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. As long as the dermatologists here don't think I have a dandruff problem.
I'll vouch for you.
I didn't think you doctors ate this sort of thing.
Usually we don't, but I'm in kind of a hurry, and
Your husband forgot to pack your lunch.
I'm not married.
Surveys show that single people eat 35% less healthy than married ones.
You just made that up.
Could be true.
You know, for somebody so concerned with health, maybe you shouldn't be walking and texting at the same time. You could end up...
In the hospital.
Excuse me. I've got work to do.
It's nice running into you.
Really? Me?
You're doing a great job, Nina, and I think you would make a wonderful chief resident.
I'll take it.
Well, I'm not finished yet. As you know, the board has to approve all of our promotions. Now, half of the board loves you, and half of the board feels that you need a bit more experience. So here's the thing. Beverly Beckingham has the deciding vote.
The Beverly who wanted the therapy cap program.
The money she brings into the hospital means that we have to take her seriously. So her latest project is to replace our nutritionist Mabel and to bring in a celebrity chef. Have them perform healthy eating seminars, do demonstrations, those sorts of things. And so, to win her vote, you are going to put the program together. And you can start that by attending Mabel's seminar today.
Why today?
Because Beverly is going to be there. And apparently she has some sort of surprise in store for us. And knowing Beverly, that could be anything.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Beverly Beckingham, and I am a proud member of the board of directors here at the hospital.
Why are you here? You already know how to cook.
I came for the free samples.
Thank you, thank you. Our Mabel couldn't be here today, but we are so lucky to have my favorite chef. I was a regular at his restaurant before, and now I am completely obsessed with his new book full of healthy recipes. They're so easy that even my private chef can make them at home. Please, everyone, give a warm welcome to Dave Oberlin.
Thank you very much, Miss Buckingham.
No, you can call me Beverly.
Thank you guys so much for having me. So, healthy cooking is all about execution. And I'm not talking about what happened to this bird. So now I will need a volunteer. How about the reluctant doctor in the back? Come on.
Oh, no.
Come on. Let's give her a hand. So, Dr. Kirby, do you like to cook?
I don't really have time to...
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna do is teach you a few shortcuts to help. What is the healthiest, but the most flavorful thing you can put into the pan? Your choices are margarine, butter, vegetable oil, canola oil, or olive oil.
Is this a trick question?
TikTok, Doc. You said you didn't have time to cook, you had to make quick choices.
Olive oil.
Saw you cheat. So olive oil it is. Let's just put a little drizzle in the pan. Nice. Now some lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
Very good. Red pepper. Finally, some minced garlic. I'll add the chicken. Now with the vegetables, you have a meal that's under 600 calories. It's great. Thank you so much, Dr. Kirby.
Thank you.
Doctors, huh? Should have asked her what golf club to use. All right, so next.
Hey, honey.
Hey, baby. Okay, so I checked the flight information, and my parents have to leave by 6.
Yeah, about that.
Don't tell me.
I'm sorry, Liv. I had a meeting from next week moved up to today. I might be a little late.
Luke, please. Promise you won't flake on me this time.
I'll be there. We'll talk soon. Love you.
All right, bye, guys. See you soon.
Okay, we love you.
That's me.
Dr. Kirby.
Not quite finished embarrassing me yet.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Powdered donuts for lunch, huh?
It's been real nice talking to you, but I have to go meet with the patient.
Hope you're not giving diet tips.
Look, I know you're good at your job, but let's not pretend you know anything about mine, okay?
Eric, I am going to put you in my will if you help me bust out of here.
You got it.
It's the warden. Cool it.
Don't think of it as a prison, Mrs. Cosworth. Think of this as a beautiful hotel.
Yes, and I am the concierge.
You even get room service.
I will be back very soon, Mrs. C.
Darling, mint for my pillow.
I'm on it.
Hey, I've got some not so great news. The surgery didn't take. You'll need a transplant.
Well, you're not gonna give me one of those baboon hearts, are you?
I'd be happy to get anything. I'm trying to move you to the top of the list, but I'll be honest, it won't be easy. Now, we have every reason to be optimistic, but...
Next of kin, right? It's okay. You can say it.
Is there anyone we need to call?
Well, it would have been Walter, wouldn't it? But he's gone, so... No, I guess not.
No siblings, nieces, nephews?
I have a daughter.
Oh, I didn't know.
She lives out here. But no, you know, I don't think we should.
You haven't told her you're sick.
I haven't told her anything. Heather and I haven't spoken for years.
I'm very sorry. But if it's easier for me to call her, I'd be happy.
No. I need a heart doctor. I don't need a family therapist.
You need to get some rest. I'll check on you soon. Hey, do me a favor and find a phone number for Mrs. Cosworth's daughter. Her name is Heather.
I'm an RN, not a PI.
I'll owe you one.
All right.
Thanks.
Oh, Nina, I don't think you've been formally introduced. This is Beverly Beckingham.
Miss Beckingham, what a pleasure to meet you.
You're the volunteer from Chef Dave's demonstration. I think you need this more than I do.
Beverly, let's go see how the new plants on the patio look.
Ah, fresh air. She's awfully young. That girl, I assume that's the one you want to make chief resident?
Nina was at the top of her class at Stanford Med. Her patients love her. Even the nurses like her.
The nurses hate all you doctors. The chief resident needs to be a leader.
Yes, and Nina takes initiative as well as anyone. In fact, Nina came to me and asked if she could put together your healthy eating seminars.
Do you think she could get Chef Dave to teach it?
That is exactly who Nina said she wanted.
His cookbook changed my life, you know.
Yeah, so if Nina could get Chef Dave on board, would that sway your vote?
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Nina, so what did you think of Beverly's special guest chef at the cooking demonstration?
I don't really have much of an opinion about him.
I suggest you get one, because Beverly is expecting you to convince him to teach the healthy cooking class here at the hospital. And remember, without Beverly's support, you won't get your promotion to chief resident. Listen, Nina, I know you can do this, but Beverly needs to know too. So just put this together and show her that you can be a real leader.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
Well, I could always try to find another candidate. He's teaching a class tomorrow at the Monroe School.
No.
I can't thank you enough for taking this job, Dave.
Don't thank me yet. This could go about as well as that TV interview did. I thought I should say thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You know, if you decide you like teaching, I could sure use a partner. Maybe you consider a full-time position?
I'm a chef, Jeremy.
And you'd still be a chef. It'd just be here instead of a restaurant.
I don't think so. I'm looking for another restaurant. Got a couple feelers out. Chef Habien is looking for a new executive chef. Trying to get an interview there.
All right. Well, at least I got you for one class.
Yeah, and that's it. Then I'm going back to work. I don't care if I have to be a line cook.
Can I help you?
I'll have the classic, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Step away from the street meat.
I have rounds in 10 minutes. It's this or nothing. How'd it go with Luke last night?
Oh, he stood me up. Again. Humiliated me in front of my parents.
What did he say when you talked to him?
He hasn't returned any of my calls, so I broke up with him.
Over voicemail?
I was so upset, I didn't know what else to do. Never gonna see him again.
Ooh, never say never.
Luke, what are you doing here?
I want to make up for last night. My meeting ran late and my phone died, so I couldn't call you.
I left you a million messages.
I know, and I got them today. Those last ones weren't very nice.
You made a fool of me again in front of my parents.
Let me take you to lunch.
Are you kidding? I have to see patients all afternoon. And I've got a cooking class with Nina. I can't do this.
I really messed up this time.
You should have called her. She thinks you don't care.
Relationships are hard work.
Bye.
beautiful place.
Pete, I wanted to show you this house before it came on the market. Oh, excuse me. This is Heather. Hello? Is anybody there? It's weird.
Wrong number?
I guess if it's important, they'll call back, right?
Yeah, just as long as you weren't poaching one of my clients. Come on, they always fall for that charming smile of yours.
You are too sweet.
Yeah, well, you won't be saying that when I make your client throw in that new roof.
Okay, those guys in the back checking us out because you keep staring at them.
I just want to apologize in advance. I started a lot of grease fires in here, so make sure you know where all the exits are.
I'm Olivia. This is Nina.
I'm Hayden.
Hi, remember me?
In the hospital. You hear about the dry cleaning bill? Powdered sugar's pretty tough to get out.
I actually wanted to talk to you about something else.
Can I wait till after class?
Henry can't find the pilot light.
It's not an oven.
You may not be the worst student in class.
All right, I'm only staying here until I talk to Dave about the seminars.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
I can't take the time for this. I still have research to do for one of my patients for consultation tomorrow.
Oh, well, you certainly can't manage that and cook.
Sure I can. It's called multitasking.
Well, I think I'm gonna like this class. You know, at least we get a couple hours away from the stress in our lives. Oh, no. Stop stalking me.
My grand romantic gesture didn't work, so I'm making time for you.
Taking this class doesn't prove anything.
It's a start.
I know you don't like cooking. Don't waste your time here.
Look, there's nothing I would rather be doing than spend time with you. I mean, maybe I'll learn to cook you dinner.
Too little, too late.
I'm not giving up on this class. Or on us.
It's great. Good work, guys. Nice presentation, too. Looks good. That rice pilaf is very aromatic. Yeah, this looks great. You know, if you poach it in vegetable stock, it doesn't add extra calories. Let's go ahead and try this. It's really good. Who made the salmon?
I did.
And what about the brown rice?
Also me, and I grilled the asparagus.
Nina, what was your contribution?
I arranged the asparagus in order of length.
All right, guys, time's up. Y'all did great work tonight. Salmon was excellent. So for next week, we're gonna work on healthy side dishes. All right, have a good night.
Okay, I stayed through class. Now will you talk to me?
Fine.
My hospital is thinking of expanding that lecture you did into a series of seminars for patients and the community.
I'm sorry, I appreciate the thought. I'm not gonna have time for something like that.
Beverly Deckingham. You remember her? She's on the board and she really wants you.
Maybe I can donate a few of my books.
If you won't do it, we don't have a program.
Well, then I guess you don't have a program.
You'd be helping a lot of people, including my patients. We could work together on it.
Work with you? You spent the whole class texting.
I wasn't texting, I was doing research for a patient I'm seeing tomorrow.
Cooking requires your full attention.
I could have made the salmon if I had the time.
I doubt it. Even if you took this class seriously, you'd still fail.
So, if I passed, would you do the seminars?
I'll just say yes, because you're not gonna pass.
I was top of my class in med school. I could learn to make a lasagna.
Okay. You got yourself a deal.
All right. Well, blood pressure's a little lower, but your cholesterol doesn't seem to be responding to the meds.
So, Doc, why don't you give me some stronger meds?
You know what? Why don't you try some of these recipes?
Healthy cuisine on the run? What does this guy want me to run to?
No, but if you could walk for a half hour a day, that would be awesome.
All right, Doc. For you, I'll do it.
Make sure he does it.
I will.
Oh, she will.
It's perhaps an obvious choice, but the flavor is very good. Richer. You use thigh meat.
And a very nice Pinot Noir.
This may be the very best coq au vin I've ever had. You clearly have the talent we're looking for.
Merci.
It's obvious that you're a very gifted chef, Monsieur Bernard. But I must be honest with you. My investors are concerned about your incident.
I understand. My fiance broke off our engagement at dinner service. We were trying to talk out it, and I kept getting interrupted by someone complaining about my food. I lost my temper.
And then called the city's top food critic an idiot.
I apologized, but no one bothered to upload that clip.
He was clearly baiting you that night.
And I fell for it.
I tell you what I will do. Let me talk to my investors. Tell them what you've told me, and perhaps we can arrange a meeting. Maybe serve them some of this.
That would be great.
Hey!
Hey. Mrs. Hanson called again. Can you squeeze her in today? I know you've got appointments all afternoon.
I can see her at 3 while Mr. Bell's having his EKG.
Perfect. Oh, and before I forget, one Heather Cosworth Wilson, real estate agent. I found her number on the company website.
You're the best.
I know.
What are you doing here? I'm trying to move on.
Radiology's interested in one of my systems. I can't come here and not see you.
Yes. Yes, you can. Taking that cooking class doesn't make up for what you did.
Look, I'm really sorry. I'll see you tonight in class.
Yeah, right.
I will be there. I promise.
Hey, look, I gotta be honest with you. I am showing you, really the worst possible way to cook pork chops in a pan like this. But if you pay attention...
What are you watching?
Beverly is adamant about Dave teaching those seminars, so I've got to pass his class to get him to do it.
So your promotion hinges on you learning how to cook?
If I learn how to perform heart surgery, I can probably figure out how to make a pork chop.
Listen, Miss Julia Problem Child, it is not that easy.
You'll see. You're in for a shock.
So when I interviewed the Queen, I asked her, who cleans up after the corgis? Is it the royal pooper scooper?
I hate to interrupt one of your stories for a boring old exam.
Come on.
Hadn't quit on me yet, Doc.
Let's see.
So your job must be very stressful. What do you do for fun?
Well, I wouldn't call it fun, but I'm taking a cooking class.
So, any news about the new heart?
No, but that could change at any second. I got this from the transplant board. The minute we get one, they'll call me.
Look, you don't have to sugarcoat this, Doc. I've had a good run. Covered some of the biggest moments in modern history for some of the world's greatest magazines.
I know, but I'm hoping you get to enjoy your retirement for a while.
Lunch is served.
Wow.
I don't understand. I followed every step of that video.
I watch music videos. Doesn't make me a guitar player.
Let's just get this out of here before the fire department shows up.
What happened to getting promoted because you work hard and save people's lives?
It's only a seminar program. You got this.
A promotion, huh? I knew there was more to this.
I'm really doing this for my patients, but now that I'm here, I suppose my skills could be a little better.
You think?
It's only my second class.
And you can't be bothered to learn the basics. And Henry's killing it down there, and you can't see out of one eye.
I don't know all of your secret cooking tricks.
Preheating a pan is not a secret. You put some oil in the pan, you heat it up for a few seconds. And no one's doing brain surgery in here.
Olivia here is actually a brain surgeon.
If you think this class is such a joke, I'll find someone who actually wants your spot.
We had a deal. I'm not quitting.
See?
Girl, just do what I do.
Hey, it's Luke. What? Right now? Oh, no, I can't. I'm already late for my cooking class. Yeah, my cooking class. No, I understand that you need the reports. It's just that I already made a promise. Okay. Sure. Fine. Just email me the files. I'll go over them right now.
Hi, guys. That was great. Most of you did very well tonight. But let's remember, cooking comes from the heart. So how many of you have ever bonded over a family recipe or baked cookies to cheer up a friend? Great. All right, so for next week, we're gonna make a dish that's very special to you and try and make it healthy. And the ramen noodles you had in medical school don't count. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Good job.
Good night, Chef. Good night. Oh, it's on.
You looking for someone?
No. I guess not.
Dave was just being a little hard on you guys.
Yeah, well, Nina doesn't have the best attitude, so.
Yeah, cooking's a lot harder than it looks. But you seem to know what you're doing. Maybe you could give me some pointers?
So you ready for the break? All right.
Hello. I thought you were bringing clients.
They are on their way. Wow. This place looks great. You look great.
Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Sure, I'm just gonna look inside.
This is Heather.
Heather, hi. This is Dr. Nina Kirby from Conley Hospital. I'm taking care of your mom. Do you have a minute to talk?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry to bother you, but the thing is, we've been kind of having a hard time tracking down any family she may have. She didn't really want me to call you, but...
Yeah, well, my mom and I are not exactly close.
That's why I'm calling. I thought you would want to know that your mother is very ill.
What's wrong?
It's her heart. And unless she gets a transplant, she doesn't have much time left.
Thank you for calling, Dr. Kirby, but the truth is, whatever I had to say to my mother, I said a long time ago.
I know she would love to see you.
Listen, I have to go. Thank you for calling. Bye.
Is everything all right?
I don't know.
Hey, you've got Luke's voicemail. Leave me a message.
impossible. Why can't I cook? Did some chef put a hex on me?
That's your emergency? Oh, I'm sure we can salvage it. Take that back.
Dave wanted us to pick a dish that had meaning. I tried to make tacos, had a great story about our first family vacation to Mexico.
I can't save this.
If I show up with nothing, Dave won't do the seminars.
You want me to make you a dish? Pretty sure that's cheating.
Cheating is taking the medical boards from me. Think of this as you cooking me dinner, and I just get to take the leftovers to class.
You so owe me.
I know.
Let's go to my house.
Dish looks amazing, guys. Good work. I gotta say, I'm really impressed. Everyone's dishes look amazing. The quiche. What does this dish mean to you?
My first family vacation was to France.
Oh, where in France?
Lorraine, of course. This is exactly the quiche they serve in Lorraine.
Except in Lorraine, the quiche they make has bacon in it.
This was an American restaurant in Lorraine.
Well, despite the holes in your story, quiche is excellent. So how'd you make it healthy?
Egg whites, vegetables, low-fat cheese, of course.
And what seasoning?
Parsley,
And?
sage, rosemary, and thyme.
I know Olivia made the dish. But you have to find a new partner.
Looks like everybody's already paired up, so.
We could use a third. Why don't you go down there with Luke and Sam?
We'll work with Nina. We're both beginners.
I'll work with Nina. Make sure she does her own work. For next week's assignment, I'm happy to give it to your partner and make a healthy dinner menu. We're gonna do appetizers and entrees. All right?
Grab the fork.
Well, this should be fun, Liv. What do you want to make?
Better life choices.
Hey, good news. My Midwest transplants are ready to make an offer on this place. All cash.
That's great, Pete.
Wow, okay. A cash offer usually has you jumping up and down. What's wrong?
It's just some family stuff. I'll be fine.
Okay. Well, hey, I was about to go grab a bite if you wanted to talk over the offer or, anything else.
Thanks. Maybe some other time, okay? We'll talk about the house tomorrow.
Sure.
Ed, how's my healthy cooking seminar coming along? Is Chef Dave signed on?
I'm sure that Nina has it covered.
Good. I've been telling the rest of the board how excited Chef Dave is to join us. Wouldn't want them to think I'm some kind of wackadoodle.
Nobody would ever think that, Beverly. Never, ever, ever. Your hat looks just stunning today.
Thank you so much for coming. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a good day.
You too.
Heather? I'm sorry the open house is just ending, but I'd be really happy to give you just a quick little tour.
I'm Dr. Kirby. We spoke on the phone. I came to talk about your mother.
Then you're wasting your time.
Just hear me out. Lynn needs to hang on until we get a heart. Seeing you would really lift her spirits.
I wish she cared that much about me when she was well.
Your mother loves you very much.
I wouldn't know. My grandmother raised me while my mom traveled the world.
Whatever happened between you two, your mother regrets it. You could get to know who she is now. But you don't have much time.
You're right. I have a client, so excuse me.
Where's Sam?
Henry's partner dropped out, so Sam's gonna be working with him now.
That's my luck. Okay, let's get this over with. I'm thinking caprese salad and a Cornish game hen.
I love your caprese salad. Why are you taking a cooking class again? You should be teaching it.
I shouldn't tell you.
Come on, no secrets.
I thought it'd be a fun way to meet guys.
Wow. You gonna start dating?
Figured if I met somebody new, it'd give me a reason not to get back together with you.
I didn't realize I made such a mess of things.
I don't want to talk about this right now, okay? Can we just make the salad?
Yeah. We can just make the salad. Just two friends making a salad.
Fabienne! Hi, how are you? Uh-huh. No, I completely understand. I mean, they're investors. They need to know what they're investing in, right? Yeah, I would have enjoyed working with you, too. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Yeah, thank you for trying. Uh-huh. Au revoir.
Hey!
Hey!
Sorry,
Hi.
I'm late. I had traffic on the way here.
I thought you were standing me up.
So, what are we making?
What are you making? You're supposed to come with some ideas. And where are the ingredients?
I didn't have time.
Nina, you said you were going to start taking this class seriously.
I'm sorry. I had to run an errand for a patient.
It's fine. You don't have to explain.
Well,
I'm actually relieved.
you want an idea? I got one. Chicken cordon bleu.
It's not exactly a healthy cuisine.
Well, maybe we can figure out a way to make it healthy.
Yeah, maybe we can. Let me see what I have in the storage fridge.
Okay.
Back.
Okay. What do you think?
Let's see.
Too much basil?
Perfect. Perfect. Don't make that oven too hot.
Okay, you can get salmonella that way.
Luckily, I know a good doctor.
Hey, remember that time when I got the flu and you had to take care of me?
How could I forget? Proving that doctors make the worst patients.
Okay, well, your chicken soup was so salty, I could barely put my shoes on.
True. Maybe it's a good idea I'm taking this class. I got an idea. How about I cook dinner for you this weekend and you can tell me how I'm doing?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe yes.
Maybe.
What's up? I can't talk right now. I thought he was supposed to come in tomorrow. Okay. Text me the address. My client came in a day early.
Go. I don't know why I thought things would be different.
Oh, add some garlic.
So, have you given any thought to teaching the seminars?
Garlic, not garlic powder.
Don't they both end up tasting the same?
No, fresh garlic is completely different. Every ingredient has its own purpose. It's like an orchestra. If you take the string section out, it doesn't sound the same.
It's not like I'm in surgery.
Yeah, man, that's part of the problem.
Or maybe you're just taking all this a bit too seriously.
Yeah, you might be the worst student I've ever had.
Just because you got rejected from some job, don't take it out on me.
So you were listening.
Not on purpose.
You know what? Don't worry about the assignment. If you think this class is such a joke, don't come back. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You can take the aprons home. Just remember to bring them back.
Oh, sorry. I guess I forgot.
You're that doctor, right? They've spoken about you.
Yeah, I'll bet. Probably not well. He kicked me out of class.
What?
He was upset. I guess he didn't get some job.
Huh, you didn't get it. Guess that video's not going away anytime soon.
What video?
Just show up at the next class. I'm sure it'll all be forgotten.
Bye. Chef Dave Oberlin.
I mean, look at the steak. This is ridiculous. I said medium rare. This is not medium rare. And the quality of the meat is appalling. There are still marks on it where the jockey was hitting it.
Yeah, well, you don't know anything about steak. You see this? This is medium rare. I'm not refiring my food every time some idiot doesn't know what he's eating.
Idiot. It's not medium rare.
Okay, I think my clients are gonna make a counteroffer. Your seller will have to upgrade the plumbing, though.
Sorry, what?
The plumbing. Are you okay? You just haven't really seemed yourself lately.
My mom's in the hospital. It doesn't look good.
And what are you doing here?
It's complicated. I haven't spoken to my mom in quite some time.
Look, I don't know what it's like to lose a parent. I mean, wouldn't you at least want to say something to her?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like a lot of what I want to say is best left unsaid.
I'm really pleased with your progress, Stu. Keep it up. All right, I'll see you back here in a month, and call me on my cell if you have any questions.
Thanks, Doc. Nina, how was the presentation coming? You were working on getting some sample menus from Chef Dave.
Sample menus, right.
Yes, Beverly is very excited. Do you have anything that I can show her yet?
I've been talking to Dave quite a bit. We had a really big discussion last night. I'll write something up as soon as I can.
Good. Because remember, I'm backing you for the chief resident position, so I am counting on you to make me look good.
Thank you for your help.
Sure. At least we didn't have to break in. You know, usually when I go into a stranger's home, I have permission.
My mom always keeps her spare key under that fake rock.
Wow, she covered the royal wedding?
Yeah, she was everywhere, except where I needed her to be.
She interviewed the president?
4 of them.
Wow. She must have some great stories.
She loves to read her own press. That's why she takes that book with her everywhere.
Hey. What are these?
Letters. I used to write her every time she would go away. I had no idea she kept those in here.
Maybe you're closer than you think.
One. Cool. Hey, thanks for helping with the inventory, man.
Yeah, no problem.
I ran into that doctor lady the other night. She says you kicked her out of class.
Yeah. Someone that smart should know how to follow a simple recipe.
Is that what it is?
Just be happy if she respected cooking.
Okay, then. Teach her.
I don't think I have ever heard about anybody flunking a cooking class.
At least it didn't turn into a food fight. He was pretty angry, though.
Well, look at it from his point of view. These chefs, they train for years. They work their way up. They put in incredible hours. Not that different from a doctor.
I guess not.
So how would you feel if you had all this knowledge and your patients didn't listen to you?
My patients don't listen to me. Well, this is a surprise.
Heather.
I should let you two catch up. Hi, Mom. I brought you some stuff from your house.
Oh, you remembered where I live. Yeah, I'm surprised because you never come to visit me.
If I knew you were sick, I would have come.
It didn't happen when I was healthy. I didn't think a heart attack was going to make any difference.
You weren't exactly there for me when I needed you. When I was going through my divorce?
You didn't even let me know anything was happening until it was too late.
When was I supposed to let you know? Even as a kid, you were halfway around the world.
Heather, if you have come here to yell at me...
I cannot forgive you for everything just because you're sick. You know what? This was a mistake. Sorry.
Nice. So who made the caprese salad and who made the hin?
Oh, well, we both started it together, but then Luke had to leave. As usual.
Okay. Moving on. All right. Let's see what we got here. This one we'll try. It's really good. It's a little safe.
Not if there's a wet floor when you're cooking.
Good job, guys.
Thanks, Chef.
Welcome back.
You can't get rid of me that easy. I present chicken cordon bleu.
Wow. All right. Let's give it a try. The chicken's cooked nice. It's a very good attempt at a very difficult dish.
Okay.
Okay. Let's give you your first compliment ever, and I don't get a yay or woohoo.
I'm not a woo girl, and you'd never settle for a good attempt at anything. How do I make it great?
Do you really want to learn?
If you're serious about teaching me.
Serious as a heart attack. Probably not the best thing to say to a cardiologist. Sorry.
Look, I cleared my weekend plans. Let me cook you dinner. Maybe not this weekend. I got a huge meeting on Monday. How's Tuesday?
You know what, Luke? You do you. This just isn't working for me anymore.
Olivia! My scallops came out rubbery. Do you know anything about shellfish?
Yeah, scallops can be tricky.
Well, I'd like to have some tips. I'll buy you dinner.
Do you actually want cooking advice? Or are you asking me out?
Okay, you got me. I'm asking you out.
Night, Dave.
So, how do I make this the best chicken cordon bleu you've ever had?
Ooh, it's a tough one. This dish took me a lot of years to perfect. But you can start by not using store-bought breadcrumbs.
How can you tell?
Taste, texture.
Cooking really is harder than I thought.
Hey, anyone can cook, but not everyone can cook well.
I didn't mean to make light of what you do. I make fun of my job all the time.
How? You deal with life and death.
And if I couldn't laugh about it, I'd cry myself to sleep every night. And then Olivia would make fun of my puffy eyes and... Maybe one day you could show me how to make this better.
Is now a good time?
It is, actually.
All right, good.
No more than 3 times as old as the younger lion he drove off this afternoon. Esophagus all of years of experience. Tremendous strength not yet forgot to have.
Somebody order a pizza?
No, and I didn't order an ex-boyfriend either. I'm sending them both back.
Please consider it a peace offering or a pizza offering. You didn't eat in class. I figured you'd be starving.
Oh, they smell good.
Your favorite kind?
Now I have to bludgeon my food?
If it's too thick, the inside takes too long to cook.
This really is a science. Like when I prescribe meds to my patients, it has to be exactly the right amount or they won't work.
Well, it's all trial and error. And sometimes you get an amazing dish, and other times, stray dog would eat it.
Whoa, this seems like a good way to take out your anger. You must have made a lot of chicken over the last 6 months.
I was wondering when you were going to find that video.
Well, it didn't exactly show you in the best light.
If it wasn't for that video, this all would have blown over by now. Still, I was unprofessional.
Dave, you're an amazing chef. Someone will be smart enough to see past it.
Save this for you.
Aw. So you still care?
Luke, I love you. And I get what it's like to be busy. But you're gone half the month, and when you're here, you're not really here.
We'll figure something out, right?
I don't see a future. And because I care about you, I keep taking you back, but you've got to let me go.
This is good.
Not bad.
This is a really hard dish to get right, too. Good for you. Oh, and? And you have lunch for tomorrow.
Amazing.
It's really good.
I can't believe it.
Well, that's what happens when you follow the recipe.
I mean, we spent all this time alone and nobody got hit with the mallet. This was fun.
I've noticed that food helps people bond. It's the reason the most important meetings are held over a meal.
Yeah, all the partners in class work well together. The way you teach makes everyone feel like they're contributing, even if they're beginners like me.
I like to use food to communicate, unless I'm throwing a steak at someone.
So, if people don't get along, cooking could work like therapy. What are you doing tomorrow afternoon?
So, what kind of doctor are you?
Neurosurgeon.
Brain surgery. Wow. And you cook, and you are gorgeous.
What do you do?
I'm a marketing manager. It's not brain surgery. You must get that all the time.
No, not all the time. Just like, 7 days a week. Thanks.
Oh, I don't drink it with milk.
I'm so sorry. I
Yeah,
drinks it that way.
it's fine.
Sorry. I just switch with you.
Hey, Pete, can you cover my open house today?
Sure, but wouldn't the other brokers at your agency do it?
I know you're not going to steal my listing out from under me.
You have my word?
Thanks.
No. You turn this chair around. Turn it around or I will get up and walk, I swear.
You said there was an emergency. What's going on?
You'll see, but nobody's going anywhere. I pulled a lot of strings to make this happen.
Make what happen?
Well, hi, ladies. I'm Chef Dave Oberlin, and today we're going to be making some homemade ravioli.
Ravioli comes in a box.
Well, Ms. Cosworth, we're going to be thinking outside the box. And we're going to be using this implement of destruction to make some dough, which is about the only dough I'll be making since I'm volunteering.
Great. Now I can cross making ravioli off my bucket list.
I have to call a patient. Good luck.
Well, should we get started?
Hey, Doc, we're on a power walk.
Hi, Dr. K.
That was Viv.
Hi. I got your laps back. Whatever you're doing is working, Stu.
I feel great. Vivi and I are going to take a cruise to Mexico. We're even thinking about hiking one of those old Aztec temples.
That's fantastic. Well, keep up the good work, and I'll see you at your next appointment.
All right, Dr. K.
Okay. Bye.
All right, Heather, make sure all the air bubbles are out. No bubbles, no troubles.
You know what would taste great with this? Some of your homemade tomato sauce. I'll bet you can't beat it.
Mom, he's a chef.
I'll be right back, ladies.
This lobster looks delicious. Do you remember that summer we went to Maine?
I think it's working.
It's the way you teach. You make rolling pasta dough seem fun. Ladies, Dave had you make everything from scratch today, but we have whole wheat pasta on our cafeteria menu.
Tastes like cardboard.
Next time I come visit you, I will bring you some of my tomato sauce.
You know what? I'll do your program.
Really? I haven't even passed your class yet.
It's good for your patients, and it's kind of fun for me.
You know, I have a meeting with my boss in 5 minutes. Why don't you come with me?
Okay.
All right, I'm going in.
Okay.
Nice! Chef Dave! What a wonderful surprise. Rather than review the presentation with you, I thought I'd just bring you Chef Dave himself.
Our next board meeting is 2 weeks from Thursday.
Perfect. My class ends that week, so I'll be free.
Well, maybe you could prepare some samples to bring to the presentation.
It's a great idea.
I would approve of this program today, but we still need to get those wet blankets on the board to go for it. And Dave.
Well, why wouldn't they approve Dave? He's perfect for this.
There was some sort of incident last year that a few of them keep bringing up.
Beverly, please don't allow one mistake to change your opinion of me.
Oh, I don't care about that. You putting that nincompoop in his place is one of the reasons I like you.
Well, at least I have one fan.
You might have more than one.
I have some thoughts about the samples. I wanted to get some ideas from you, too.
Do you want to come over to my place around 7? I'll text you the address.
I'll see you there.
I might even try my hand at making some appetizers.
What if I said, baby, I was wrong? What if I called you every day?
Hey, it's me.
Coming.
I need a shop intervention. I just spent a month's salary on shoes and a belt.
Does this have anything to do with Luke?
No. I went on a date with Hayden.
Was he weird?
Yeah, it was a little awkward.
I kind of made those for Dave.
I'm kind of starving, so I'll even eat something you made.
Hey. Hey. I'm going over to help Nina with those cooking seminars at the hospital.
What's with the change of heart?
It's a challenge. I'm thinking maybe I make 2 dishes, one healthy, one not, and have people compare the taste.
It's nice to see you excited about something.
Yeah. I'd never thought I'd like this teaching thing, but it's starting to grow on me. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Well, Well, for someone who's swearing off dating, these are some pretty sweet evening shoes.
Oh, I'm not finished dating. I just don't think I'm ready. It's so stressful. I even ate all your appetizers that you made for Dave. And they were real good.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm sorry, I was hungry. You know, it's okay to care about someone, Nina.
Hello, I'm a doctor. I care about lots of people.
Yeah, your patients.
I have friends too, you and Luke.
That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know, romance. Guys.
I so do not have the time for that.
Okay, look, I get it, all right? One of the first things they teach you in medical school is how to care but not get too involved. It's supposed to protect us, but I don't think it's supposed to protect you from falling in love.
At no point during this conversation have I mentioned the word love.
Hi.
Hi, come on in.
Thank you.
Oh, hi, Chef Dave. I was just leaving.
What, you don't have to go.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was going anyway. Have fun, bye-bye.
So, Olivia ate all of our food.
We'll just use what you have left in the fridge.
Ooh, fridge, I wouldn't...
Unless your ex-boyfriend is in there, it can't be that bad.
It's bad.
Wow. This expired 5 years ago. I think it's time for a grocery store run.
Look at this.
You know, when we were cooking together, it kind of made me sad. We could have had that.
Sweetheart, no apology can make up for all the times that I wasn't there for you.
I just couldn't compete with breaking news.
You shouldn't have had to. Look, I loved my work, but I hated every time that I had to leave you. That's why I took this book with me everywhere, because it is full of your letters so that I could pretend that you were there with me.
I wanted to be.
I should have tried harder. And now it's too late.
Don't say that. Dr. Kirby said she's doing everything she can.
Look, I'm grateful for every day that I wake up and every time that I get to see you. Boy, that is a gift I never thought I was gonna have.
The secret's in the dill sauce.
You put like 20 different things into one sauce. I never knew it took this much work to get something to taste so good.
Someday I want to have a restaurant with an open kitchen. People can come and watch their food get made.
Would you ever give classes through your restaurant?
Maybe. But before I do anything, I have to get another head chef job. That is comeback plan B.
So the book was plan A.
Yep. It's gonna take a lot of work. Making great food is the only way people will respect me again.
Well, which is more important? Being good at what you do or what people think of you?
Both. But some people matter more than others.
I hate to be a bad hostess, but I have to kick you out. Early surgery tomorrow. Well,
Okay.
this was fun. I have a lot of good ideas for the presentation.
I'll email you some thoughts. See you in class.
You bet. Vivian! Oh no. Oh no.
He's just reading the paper. And I turn around and... This happened so fast. we were supposed to go on a cruise next week for our anniversary.
He was doing so well.
Oh no, it's not your fault.
Mrs. Stevens, we have some paperwork we need you to fill out.
He was my patient. Why didn't anyone call me when they brought him in?
It was the middle of the night.
So what? I would have come in. Who was in charge?
I was, and I was in the room. Look, Stu had a bad heart. You've seen this before. We all have.
I know, but I should have done more tests on him.
And you gave him the best care he could have had. But he was too far gone.
He was getting better.
We all have patients that we bond with. But we can't let losing them make us useless to our other patients.
I just feel like I let Stu down.
Nonsense. You did everything you could to save him. Oh, don't you have that cooking class tonight?
It doesn't seem right to go.
Go. Take your mind off of this. Doctor's orders.
Hey.
Picture that's on me.
I didn't even think of that. Okay.
Is that a chopped salad or a taco station for a baby hamster?
I lost a patient today.
I'm so sorry.
I'm useless tonight. I should probably go home.
Want to talk about it?
I'm okay, really.
You're not okay. Come have a walk with me, all right? Hey guys, keep working. I'll be back in just a few minutes, all right?
I thought Stu would be fine. He was starting to exercise and eat better. He just went suddenly.
So sorry.
I didn't mean to dump all this on you.
Hey, I get bent out of shape over a beef Wellington. You have to deal with life or death. Can't imagine how strong you have to be.
My patients need me to be strong.
The patients aren't here right now.
Excuse me, is this Dave Oberlin's class?
Yeah, I think he's in the lecture hall. Third door down.
Thank you.
Maggie. What are you doing here?
I'm back from New York.
How's the new job? And heard about the new man?
Neither worked out. I wanted to apologize.
For breaking my heart or ruining my career?
Both. And I'm gonna make it up to you. I had no idea things had gotten this bad.
I'm fine. I enjoy this job.
We haven't lost your sarcastic wit.
I like teaching.
Sure you do. But you have suffered enough. Look, I'm opening a restaurant in Seattle, and I want you to be our executive chef.
I don't think it's a good idea if we work together.
There's no better way to clear your name than to run the hottest restaurant in Seattle.
I'll think about it.
And one of our investors wrangled a spot for you on the local morning show. We make a great team, Dave. Let's forget about the past.
thought you had a dinner meeting.
I have to talk to you, and I didn't want to see Olivia in class. I heard she went on a date with Hayden. I don't know what else to do. I mean, she wants me to rearrange my life.
She knows you can't do that, but maybe you could make her more of a priority. Nobody wants to feel like they're your second choice.
Hey. So I got some bad news. My next class is gonna be my last.
You got a gig?
In Seattle. With, Maggie. She feels bad for the way she treated me, all right?
Dave, you don't have to stay here as a teacher. But this thing with Maggie, I just don't trust her.
I love teaching. Way more than I ever thought I would, but I have to take the risk. I don't have a choice.
You always have a choice. I was at the top of my game, but I was working 7 days a week. And now, I get more joy out of cooking for my family than I ever did at a 5-star restaurant.
I don't mind throwing myself into work. I only have to think about me.
That's your choice, too.
My business partner's running a little late, so I'll just have tea for now. Hey.
Hey. Your assistant told me you'd be here. Okay, look. I had a conversation with Nina last night, and she made me realize that I've been unfair to you.
I've been taking this relationship for granted, so it's not just you.
And I'm sorry I went out with Hayden. I was just trying to make you jealous.
And it worked. But you don't have to apologize for it.
Just once I could fit personal time into my schedule, I assumed you could too.
Your schedule started to lighten up just as my company started to take off.
Thank you. Important email? I'm okay with it.
I was telling Greg not to come. I can call him later. I'd rather have lunch with you.
Thanks.
Don't think I can breathe without you. Got nothing to believe without you, baby.
So these Roma tomatoes have fewer seeds. So this is what you want for pasta sauce.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to put.
Hey, can everyone gather around real quick? So for next week's final, each team will choose one of these recipe cards, and one person will make the app, and one person will make the entree. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Hey, good luck, guys. Hey, what's going on? You, barely talked to me all night.
Yeah, I didn't mean to eavesdrop again, but I heard you and your ex talking. You're going to take that job, weren't you?
I was gonna talk to you about that tonight. It starts next week, so I have to move to Seattle after the last class.
But our presentation is the next day.
And you're gonna do great. You can present all my ideas just as well as I can.
It's fine. I'll find someone else.
This is about your promotion, isn't it?
It's about helping my patients, and you're abandoning it for something you don't even want.
You don't understand. I've been looking for a job for 6 months. I finally get to do what I love again.
I'm thrilled for you. Good luck. This is so cliche. Shouldn't we at least mix it up and eat a bowl of raw cookie dough?
There's something so soothing about ice cream. Besides, raw cookie dough can make you sick. How did you leave things?
By being mad at him for taking his dream job. I wish I could take it back.
Well, you can. He's not gone yet.
Someone didn't like their lunch. Can I get you anything else, Mrs. Cosworth?
I'm sorry, Eric. I guess I'm not hungry.
Okay. Hi. Hi.
Pete, what are you doing here?
I figured you were gonna stay here, so I had your neighbor grab some clean clothes from your place.
Mom, this is Pete. He's a fellow real estate agent.
Pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Cosworth.
Pete, may I ask you to do me a favor?
Sure.
Would you take my daughter out for something other than hospital food?
I'd love to.
Thanks. Give us a sec, would you?
Mother, I see what you were doing.
That young man came all the way down here to bring you clean clothes. I know it when I see it.
Hi, this is Dr. Nina Kirby from Connolly Hospital. I was wondering if you'd be interested in teaching a healthy eating seminar. Yes. Okay. Thanks for your time. Bye.
Hey, Mrs. Cosworth's vitals are really weak.
She's doing better than I thought she would. I think Heather bought her a few more days.
Is it undercooked?
No, it's perfect. Dave, she's not coming. Her presentation's tomorrow and she's doing damage control. Hopefully, the board votes to save the program.
If I didn't have to leave town, I'd make it work.
You know, I deal with a lot of terminally ill patients, and one thing I never hear is I should have taken that job.
All right, guys, time's up. Let's have your final dishes here on the main table.
No, but I thought I had heard. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, look, I just want to thank you. I mean, since I got my own place, I've had to do so much for myself. Now I can cook.
You've come a long way, Hayden.
Hey, now I just need to find a laundry class.
Yeah, good luck with that. Take it easy.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it to class. I was working on tomorrow's presentation.
You'll win him over.
Listen, I'm sorry I got mad at you. I'm happy you found a great job. I got you a going away present. If a customer or food critic makes you mad, you can take it out on the chicken.
Thank you. For everything.
You too.
Hey, you know what? Maybe when the restaurant's up and running, I could come back and teach a few of your seminars.
Yeah, maybe. Goodbye, Dave. These seminars are a great way to attract new patients, not only in cardiology, but in other areas as well.
Well, I think I speak on behalf of the entire board when I say we appreciate your passion for this project, my dear. But the thing is that without someone like Chef Dave at the helm, I just think it's better that we put the entire idea on hold for a while.
Look, this isn't about a certain chef or even a certain doctor. It's about the patients. Stu Stevens, he was one of my patients. His arteries were clogged and he was at risk for a heart attack. But the thing is, he really wanted to change, but he didn't know where to go. So he came to us, to our program. And he started to eat right. And his health really did begin to improve. He was even talking about climbing an Aztec temple. But the damage had been done. He died from that heart attack.
Oh, that poor man.
But if we can get to the stews of the world before it's too late, we can get more than just good publicity for our hospital. We can actually save lives. And isn't that why we chose this career? I'm sorry, I have to go.
So I said to her, I didn't even know you had a chicken.
Prepling for surgery. We got a heart.
Okay, it's go time.
Dr. Kirby, will you be doing her surgery?
I'm not a transplant surgeon, but Dr. Simon is on his way from University Hospital.
He's one of the best in the country.
And I'll be right there.
Hi.
Hey,
Got these for your mom.
thank you.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing okay. She's tough. I think she's gonna pull through.
The doctor thinks that you being here gave her something to live for.
We still have our issues, but we're working through them.
Heather, we're moving your mom to recovery. She did great.
Oh, thank you so much. I want to be there when she wakes up.
Just through those doors.
Thank you.
Never seen you in action before. Suits you.
Shouldn't you be in Seattle right now?
I turned the job down. I realized the best way to clear my name was to give back to the community and not cater to rich foodies.
So you're staying?
I don't know if running a restaurant's what I want. And working with my ex is definitely not worth giving up what I do want.
Well, the board hasn't officially voted down the seminars.
I'm in. That is if the position is still open.
Of course it is. I mean, the seminars are going to be great, but is that what you really want?
I don't know. I think I like teaching.